Now we've got an opportunity here to visit with some of the student athletes that are part of this Franklin Roosevelt High School football program, a team that has won 3 in a row after a tough, hard luck loss opening weekend at Knock. And to my right on the offensive line, coming out and really becoming a contributor to the rushing numbers that have been rising the last few weeks for the Panthers is Sean Beadle. Sean, thanks for joining us.
Yep. We hope to win the next game, and hopefully we'll continue our winning streak and continue to Hampton and Greensburg and TJ and all those games to come.
Okay, now over on this side, Todd Summers. Todd, they had a little uniform snafu, and I'll share this with the viewers here for the opening week. The roster that I had received did not have the number that he was forced to have to switch into. Maybe share with the viewers out there why I couldn't give you more recognition because I didn't know what uniform you were wearing.
The senior who was here last year is number 14. He kept the jersey, so I decided to wear a random jersey for the first game, but now I'm 14 for both.
Now, you have settled in pretty well these last couple of weeks as I've been broadcasting the games. I'm seeing you make more plays out there. And how's that feel to be able to contribute a lot to this team's success and particularly this winning streak?
That means a lot. I just try my best to help out the defense and not let the other team score as many as they can. It's just a group effort. Just everyone do their job and we'll be fine.
Sean Beadle on that offensive line last week in a victory over Indiana. Almost 400 yards rushing. That's a credit not just to Brett Zanata, who had 187 of those, but to Dom Giangeli, Jacob Ross and company, but to guys like you on there. How prideful does it make you when your team rushes for almost 15 yards a clip?
It makes me feel really good. I mean, to start the season off, we were a little shaky with the offensive line. A lot of people got injured, and last week actually was the first week we had our actual starting offensive line from the first game, and I feel like we really came together as a unit last week, and I feel like that made us rush those almost 400 yards. Mm-hmm. So
let's talk a little about yourself. How long have you been playing football, and this is your first year, I believe, on the varsity?
Yeah, first year starting varsity, and I played 6 years of midgets. And then I was a grade above it. I was older than everybody else in my class. So I played a year of 8th grade football, and then I moved to 9th grade, and then 10th grade, and now here. So I've played about 10, 11 years of football.
Okay. Todd Summers, I asked you that same question. Tell us a little bit about how long you've been playing football and what drew you to want to play high school football.
I played whenever I was younger for midgets, then I played 9th grade, and I decided not to play 10th grade year, so this is my first year on the varsity team. And just all my friends have been playing football their whole lives for varsity and high school, and they just love it. They convinced me into it.
What would you say right now are some of your best attributes as a football player? What things are the coaching staff saying you're doing well?
I just try to use my athleticism to my advantage and just use my speed to get past the offensive lineman.
And that's looking pretty good, I can tell you from the last couple of weeks, very much so. Sean, are you more of a mauler on that offensive line? You more of a technician or maybe a combination of both?
I like to try to be a combination of both because you can be a mauler, but without the technique, you can't really do much. You have to take the proper steps and all that stuff, but you have to be aggressive at the same time. So I try to be a little bit of both.
Now, after losing the opener at Knock in a hard-fought game, this club really rebounded in week 2 and, of course, the next couple of weeks as well, winning 3 games in a row. Do you think the team is kind of finding itself here, Sean, and ready to make a strong push to defend that Greater Allegheny Conference championship from a year ago?
Yeah, we had a lot of question marks in the beginning of the year, and I think we're starting to all come together as a unit. So, yeah, it'll be good to see what comes next.
Todd, the Yaw Cougars, tonight's opponent, winless on the year, but last week they were only down by a count of 9-0 at half to the first place and undefeated Hampton Talbots. Any concerns about the team not coming out focused and maybe make it more of a game than what it perhaps should be?
No, we're trying to do our best just to stay focused and treat them like any other team, just get everyone's mind right, and we play our best, we should win the game.
What does it mean to play for a program that has been as successful as Coach Botta has been in his 21st season as a head coach? What do you like most about being coached by Coach Botta and the rest of the staff?
He knows what he's talking about, and he has the experience to back it up, and he knows if he teaches us the right way, we can get far.
I asked you the same question, Sean. What's it like to play for such a successful coach and program as Coach Greg Botta has here at Franklin Regional High School?
It's awesome. It's better than like he has a lot more winning record and a lot more experience than a lot of other coaches, and I feel that reflects on us and how we play and our experience on the field as well, even if we're new people to varsity football like Todd is.
What is your height and weight?
I'm about 6'5", 285.
Okay. And you get out there and pull in that zone read, for that inside zone read that the coach likes to talk about running?
Yeah.
Okay. Todd, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sean, best of luck. And we've been visiting with a couple members of Coach Greg Botta's team on our pregame show because there's more than one player that makes a team successful. And when we think of the Panthers, and deservedly so, it all begins with Brett Zanato. But they've got to have that supporting cast. And in Sean Beadle to my right and in Todd Summers, those gentlemen stepping up and contributing to the Panthers' success. We'll be back as we get closer to the start of the kickoff for tonight's game where the Franklin Regional Panthers host the Yakubu. We'll be right back after we take this short timeout.